Howdy howdy, this is Correcting Grinding back again with an arena cutoff video for Marvel Contest of Champions. Today I cover round 1 predictions for the new Spider-Man and Symbiote Supreme arenas. So the first thing I always like to do is categorize these arenas to past arenas, and then I can do some trend analysis. And when it comes to feature arenas, really there's two types, old and new. And with Spider-Man Classic, it's in his name, Classic. He's been in the game for some time, definitely falls into that old bucket. And then when it comes to Symbiote Supreme in the 4-star basic arena, really there's three types: low interest, medium interest, and high interest. And I think with Symbiote Supreme, he's going to fall on that same bucket that we saw recently, like for Emma Frost and Omega Red. All kind of fell in what I categorize as medium interest, basically a 2 million to 3 million cutoff, somewhere in that neighborhood. Speaking of the medium interest results, here are some of those recent ones. Most recently, of course, Emma Frost and Omega Red, both were in that medium from 2 to 3 million, with Omega Red coming in at 2.8 and Emma Frost at 2.6. Then you can even see Korg, another good champ, coming in at 2.69, and then Heimdall, while a good champ, not as good as the other three, so that's why he was a little bit lower, but still in that medium interest, falling in with the first round cutoff of 2.36 million. So I think it's pretty crystal clear where we kind of see champions of what I would consider Symbiote Supreme quality, which is closer to Omega Red and Emma Frost versus Heimdall. So you can kind of see what those scores look like here. Now, when it comes to the 3-star feature arenas, really it's above that last milestone and a couple 10,000s or so, and that'll bag you the champ. When it comes to the 4-star feature arena, it gets a little bit more complicated. You have some lower interest champs like Cyclops and Hela coming in at under 5 million, but then you have some newer champs, well, not newer champs, but I won't even call them more relevant champs, but just a little better champs. I would say slightly better champs like Mephisto and Sabretooth coming in between 5 million and 5.5 million, closer actually here in this case to 5.5 million. Same thing with the 5-star feature arena. You've got two kind of categories forming even with old feature champs, where there seems to be a lot of interest like Mephisto and Sabretooth, closer to 30 million, and then some mediocre interest like what we saw for Cyclops and Hela coming in closer to 20 million. When I think about both the 5-star and the 4-star feature, I think Spider-Man Classic, even though he does have some utility as an Alliance War Defender, especially when awakened, I think he still will fall into that Cyclops Hela range, at least closer there, versus Sabretooth or Mephisto. And so that's basically how looking the trends for similar type of arenas here over the last couple months. So considering these arenas results and basically considering the trends, here are my thoughts for the round 1 cutoffs for the veterans bracket. Starting first with the 5-star feature on the left-hand side, I think we're looking at 20 million. So in that Cyclops Hela range versus Mephisto and Sabretooth range. And Captain America Infinity War even was a little bit higher than Sabretooth and Mephisto. So definitely not up in that range. I think, again, closer to Hela and Cyclops. And carrying that over to the 5-star or the 4-star feature arena, I think we're looking at that score just around 5 million. They were like 4.9 million, but roughly you could round up to 5 million. So I'm going to say 5.2. So definitely not to that 5.5, 5.6, but kind of on that lower end of a champ. And then with the 4-star basic, I think, again, we're going to be in that Omega Red and Emma Frost range between 2.7 and 2.8. And then lastly, with the 3-star feature for a champ like Spider-Man Classic, an old feature champ, you're looking just above the last milestone. And again, these cutoffs are for the veterans bracket, meaning your account's been open for over 60 days. Now, with the cutoff predictions, I try to get within 5 to 10%, as this is not an exact science. So given that, I always try to give a grind target to give yourself a little buffer for just whatever reason. Spider-Man Classic, maybe a lot of people looking to get that dupes, which really makes him a useful Alliance War Defender, so that might put these numbers a little bit higher. So if you really don't want to miss out on that 5-star feature Spider-Man, go to 23 million, go to 6 million for the 4-star feature Spider-Man. For Symbiote Supreme, 3.1 should guarantee you get him, and then 700,000 should be enough for the 3-star feature Spider-Man Classic. Now, again, these grind targets as well as predictions are for the veterans bracket. When it comes to the newer brackets, if you follow my channel and been watching my videos here over the last month or so, I've mentioned that I've opened up a free-to-play account. I've moved over now into the intermediate bracket. And most recently, here are the results from the last round of arenas that just ended. I did go again over 1 million. I said I was going to go to like 900,000 or so just to make sure, or just to get a sense of what the intermediate feature for a new champ looks like. See if I can get closer, because I was ranking closer to like almost 100 last time. Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss out on the dupe of an Annihilus, so I went ahead and went to 1 million again, because that's pretty much guarantees you get the champ. But again, the rank is very similar, 128. So I'm thinking 900 to 950 will still get you the champ, but guaranteed 1 million twice now. It looks like I'm right in the middle of the pool that gets the champ, which is the top 200. And then when it comes to the 4-star basic arena, I just didn't spend a lot of time this time. Only went to 89,000 over that 3rd milestone. And as you can see here, I got the 75 4-star shard tier, which I think is the 66 or 60% tier. So considering this, plus the results from my my recent time in the beginners bracket, here are the updated numbers for the lower arenas, starting with the beginners bracket, meaning your account is brand new up to 30 days. 3-star feature, looking around 245,000, 4-star basic around 500,000, and the 4-star feature around 900,000. Now, based off of what I'm learning off the intermediate bracket, haven't done anything in the 3-star feature range, so based off of what I've heard, that 550 still works for that arena, the cutoff around there. 4-star basic, I'm assuming 700,000 based off of the numbers I'm seeing. I'm targeting with Spider-man Symbiote, or Symbiote the Supreme, to go to that level. Probably go to 850,000, make sure I don't miss out. And then with the 4-star features, you can see millions definitely been working, but I think 900 to 950 will be closer to the cutoff. So anyway, these are my thoughts for the first round of this classic Spider-Man and Symbiote Supreme arenas. Would love to hear your thoughts, especially if they're different than mine. Throw it on down in the comment section. We can discuss them there, plus any questions you might have. Other than that, if you like this video, we'd really appreciate it if you click that thumbs up button. And if you like this and other videos I have on the channel and haven't subscribed yet, would really appreciate it if you would. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.